Support Laneside. Get something cool. Hey everybody, and welcome to another edition of Laneside Reviews. As always, I'm the bearded beast, Rob Johnson, joined once again by Scoops Porter. And we've got some really exciting stuff to show you on this episode, so why don't we take it Laneside and see how it's stacked up. Alright guys, so here is Wayne Porter, our speed dominant player.
He's bowling on your typical house shot.
Yeah, this is the Easy China. Now this is our first Columbia 300 ball from the new group of equipment. Yeah. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what Wayne's seeing here?
Well, it's rolling down nice and flipping off the back.
It seems pretty strong, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a lot stronger and definitely a different roll than we were expecting.
Yeah. Now I know this uses the ERT 2.0 Pearl cover stock. You saw the ERT hybrid in the baller.
Yes.
And I mean that went straight into your bag.
Yes. Yeah.
You really like that cover. So now
good.
We've got a new core.
Yeah.
And dot and dynamic core,
which is awesome. This ball's gonna last forever.
So this thing, you can see for our speed dominant player, he's playing it pretty straight up.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a fresh pattern. You're not expecting him to, have to throw it out to the friction and have it,
Yeah, it comes off the end of the pattern. Like, even though he's playing up the edge of the oil, it's coming in, shaping nice, just rolling up.
And I think that's kind of what we expect to see from our speed dominant player. I mean, he's never going to be the player that hooks the whole lane.
No.
I mean, if you ask him, he'll probably tell you he does.
Yeah, you can try.
Once I saw him venture left of center arrow.
I know, once.
I mean,
it was pretty scary.
Well, yeah, there were, the pharaohs were still on the earth, but
the dust was flying off the back of the ball.
I think they bowled that in Vegas once too, didn't they?
When they were outside, I think, sand.
So you can see here, guys, a little bit more of the snap as it's going down lane. It's not going to be as dramatic for Wayne, but for those fresh conditions, when you want to try to open the pocket up a little more, you have some friction.
Yeah.
You can see he's getting some pin splash.
Oh, the dynamic core is kicking everything out. Like, he's just hitting nice and light, kicking everything, splashing it around.
Yep.
You can see it roll, spin, pick up off that end.
You can see, especially with this color combination, you can see it's tilted up on the side, and you can see as it loses its tilt, drops and rolls forward. Yeah. Look, it's left-handed lane view.
Woo! That's so pretty.
It is pretty. Now, next up, we have you. So, as we said, you threw the baller lots.
Yeah.
How does this compare to the baller?
It's a pearl.
It's a pearl. But it's not a real pearl.
It's more. It's interesting.
Okay.
It definitely has the mid lane traction that the baller had.
Yes.
But with the pearl, it's like it started reacting and then kind of laid off a little bit and then hit the friction and went.
Now this is 500 1000 compound out of box.
Yeah.
And I know we talked about this a lot with some of this newer equipment, and I think this one would probably benefit from it. For your regular average, matched or speed dominant player, this surface is probably good at a box.
Yeah.
But probably got to take it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
Maybe put a little bit of polish on this just to speed it up a little bit.
Yeah, you can see it does read the lanes in the mids, like we talked about while we were doing the video. You can see the ball just kind of track for me a little bit.
Yep.
And then all of a sudden it kind of waits. It's almost like it's setting it up.
Yep.
And then go.
Now, I mean, it does have a lot of surface. This is their first out of the bag, your heavy angular ball.
Yeah.
So the more oil you put out there, I mean, that's what this is for, to open up the pocket on the heavier oil. So on your traditional house shot, I think a surface change is probably pretty good.
Yeah. It definitely would push it that extra couple feet before it starts that pickup, and then
and I think when you're talking about it being just a little bit you thought it almost start-stopped.
Yeah.
I think that was probably it because the surface is so strong.
Yeah.
You definitely had to. You can see right here when you moved in, suddenly it started hitting harder.
Yeah. And you get in a little bit and get more oil on it and keep it out of the friction or anything like that.
Keeps a little bit more energy.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wow, we're actually talking about a ball, why a ball retains energy or how it does.
Yeah.
See, the deeper you got, suddenly the harder it hits.
Yeah, because it's still slowing down, but it's not losing the tilt and everything so early, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
it's not hooking at your feet. Like when you were farther right, it was hooking right at your feet.
Yeah.
Now you see it. It's actually
go
starting
down,
to hook.
And that Dynamicore is kicking out those nice light hits.
Yep.
Which is,
Look.
awesome.
Lane level pooks.
Woo. Well, that's a pretty one.
It's a little deceiving. Right-handers watching right-handers. You don't see it hook as much as you think you do.
Yeah.
And then when you see it left-handed, you're like, huh.
Wow.
Now here I am. I'm going to make no secret. You can see the first one. I wanted to see versatility. So I flattened my wrist out, brought my speed up a little bit, still rev dominant.
Yeah.
But was able to play it a little bit more in the track area. Then I started moving left because in watching you, I knew that this ball needed oil.
Yeah. You got to keep the oil up front. So.
Yeah. And, I got left fast. From that first shot, you can see I've moved 10 to 12 boards left already. I'm going to keep pushing left, keep angling my body.
Yeah.
This thing, when you allow it to retain that energy and that cover to jump in down lane,
see that one.
then it really starts to liven up.
Yeah.
And I think that's what you saw a little bit.
Yeah.
So where for myself, I don't have to do any surface change on it. And for Wayne, that surface gets him going. You might need more surface.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing to know.
Oh, maybe you do need surface.
It's a good thing for people to understand.
Yeah.
If you're throwing a ball and it looks like it's not hooking or not hooking enough, surface change. Not every surface is for every bowler.
No.
Look at that.
So what I mean, you can have a really good drilling. And that's the thing is with the way things are going with no weight holes and stuff like that, you're going to have to do a little bit more tweaking your cover stock stuff, because it's going to gives you more versatility too. So if you come and have this ball with you and it's a heavy oil, you're going to be able to play it straight. But if it's a little bit more dry in the mids or a little bit shorter, then bring the surface up. It's totally applicable.
I was surprised. As my first big Columbia 300 ball in forever. I didn't get to throw them before.
I was Rage might have been your last one.
It might have been. Oh no, it was the Outrage. The silver one. Oh no, wait. We had the blue and green one that came out around the World Series in 2013. I don't remember what it was called now. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That's a long time ago. And this is the new shiny, and it's pretty good. Yeah, I could see definitely when they're heavy, or you would like to play farther left. Definitely this ball, you could get on it and strap it, especially as a speed dominant or a rev dominant player.
Yeah.
One last look at it here.
Show everybody your authority.
My authority. Cool. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a show. So until next time, guys, we'll see you laneside.